Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Just Des TV. So I want to come to y'all today with a little bit of gossip girls. We gossip girls. You know, we besties, we homies, we cousins, play cousins. So I just, as you guys can see from the thumbnail, we're gonna talk about a little bit of Michelle Obama. I'm gonna give y'all today, because she was doing interviews. She out here in these streets doing interviews. We're going to talk a little bit about Miss Angela Bassett. After all of these years, thank you, Jesus, she got her award. And she gave a beautiful speech, and we're going to talk about her a little bit. We're going to talk about Miss Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva in here shutting the internet down. And we're going to talk about Miss Sunny Hoffman from The View, the little statement that she made, which I think is true. And if you watch my Learning Spanish video, which is probably in some of my old videos back there, how I teach you how I learn Spanish, I say it in the video that America has done us an injustice by only keeping us monolingual, and Sunny co-signed it for me. So y'all gonna go check it out, and then you check out my video where I teach y'all how to learn Spanish quickly, easily, 30 days, girl, 30 days. Check it out when you see it. And then I'm gonna leave y'all with a little kiki kaka from Tokyo Tony, cause she telling y'all that, they got y'all man. They got y'all man. So let's go, let's get into it. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of on a good note, and we're gonna start off with the fact that Miss Angela Bassett has won the award. So now we're gonna start off with Miss Angela Bassett real quick, and we're gonna just give her flowers, because it's been a long time coming. After 30 years in a career, she finally got an honorary Oscar. And, Regina Hall presented it, and, she said that they were soul sisters. And I'm going to let y'all hear that, and then I'm going to come back.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, Angela. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting an Academy Award to a national treasure. The incomparable Angela Bassett, in case you all didn't know. I was blessed to work with Angela in two beloved films, How Stella Got Her Groove Back and Boys in the Hood. In How Stella Got Her Groove Back, Angela played the title role, and I played her younger sister, which was the easiest role I could imagine, because Angela really is a sister to me, truly. My sister and I first crossed paths on a little show called 227. Good evening.
To my fellow Black actresses, fill your hearts with courage and strength, because regardless of what you may think or see or feel, your contributions do matter. Take comfort knowing that your performances have given hope, offered a different perspective, and for others, just pure joy in a time of need. Never allow fear, frustration, or disappointment to get in the way of the blessings that are divinely and deservedly yours. Remember who you are, and who our ancestors intended you to be, us to be. I proudly share this honor with women who stand up when they are told to.
So I know most of you guys agree with me on this fact that Angela Bassett has been deserved her awards for her stellar acting in this industry. You guys, I'm sure, hands down, we need to go over and send her flowers, and while she's here, because Angela Bassett is an amazing actress. Not so much in Wakanda 2, but I'm just saying she is an amazing actress. She had earned that Oscar from how long ago, when she did Rolling on the River. Child, Angela Bassett deserved it. So we just want to send Miss Angela Bassett a congratulations. We want to send her flowers because she definitely deserved it. And then we're going to move on to Miss Michelle Obama. Child, Miss Michelle Obama is out here in these YouTube streets doing interviews, talking about the stuff, talking about knowing too much. And the fact that, being a former president's wife, you know everything. And being a compassionate that she is and caring person that she is, and she was in the business and all of that stuff. They was running that White House together. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what she said, and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary.
Is the thing that keeps you up at night now, or what is your biggest fear now after having overcome so many?
There's such a thing as knowing too much. And when you've been married to the president of the United States who knows everything about everything in the world, sometimes you just want to turn it off.
Too much.
Right? It's like, I want to know what was in that folder that you just got that made you quiet. I don't want to know why the security just pulled you over. I mean, it could be any range of things that comes across the desk of the leader of the free world, right? So I know a lot about what's going on, and what keeps me up are the things that I know. The war in the region, in too many regions. What is AI going to do for us? The environment, are we moving at all fast enough? What are we doing about education? Are people going to vote? And why aren't people voting? Are we too stuck to our phones? I mean, those are the things that keep me up, because you don't have control over them.
Yep. So now that you guys watched the interview with Jay Shetty that Miss Michelle Obama did, I agree with her. Knowing the stuff that is happening in this world, society, will keep you up at night. Knowing the secrets that a lot of these people in higher places hold will keep you up at night. And I'm sure she's seen a lot of stuff working in the White House with Barack Obama. Even just the conversations, even just him unwinding and just having like little, pillow talk with each other. I could imagine what she knows. Child, I could only imagine. So I understand her. You guys comment down below and let me know, because everybody got a little pillow talk, but knowing the state of the world, that is a heavy weight to bear. That is a heavy weight to bear. So let's move right along. So we're gonna move along to Miss Funky Dineva now. So y'all already know that Miss Funky Dineva got a long-standing feud with Fox Soul, because he just left. On my other video, I posted that he announced that he left Fox Soul, and he's gonna start doing YouTube. They was throwing shade. Apparently, I think Claudia was throwing shade, and we didn't hear anything that Al said. I think Al was throwing shade too, and about the fact that they're gonna be all right over there, and they're gonna be doing all right. And he was like, all right, y'all want to play games and y'all want to call numbers and this and that and see who could pull who. He went live while they was live, and everybody was in their live commenting the fact that Funky Dineva was on live, and he had over 30,000 people watching, or 50,000 people watching in like 5 minutes, and he didn't even really talk about nothing. So he said he gonna go live every night at 8 o'clock, and I'll go over there and watch his video too. He gonna go live every night at 8 o'clock, and because that's when Fox Soul go live too. And he was, child, I don't know, but the new stuff that he is in the news for, so y'all gotta pay attention, because they got this little feud going on. But the new stuff that he that he on the internet for is because Miss Tasha K and Flame Monroe was on the line trying to get him on the phone recorded. Child, Tasha K called Funky Dineva. I'm gonna let him tell it too. Tasha K called Funky Dineva talking about she got Flame Monroe on the line. Can she give him a call so that they could hash out their differences, because Flame Monroe is a new host in place of Funky Dineva on Fox Soul. It all ties together. So she called him because apparently Funky Dineva said he didn't want Flame Monroe on the show while he was on the show, and he stood on what he stood on. He said what he said. Flame, I like Flame Monroe, just like I like Maddie. I mean, it's all good in the hood. But yeah, he stood on what he said, and he meant it. He ain't taking it back. He not retracting it not one bit. I'm gonna let him tell it to y'all, because he meant business, and he was standing on business. He said he don't got no problem with Miss Flame Monroe. He don't even know that lady. He ain't trying to create problems with her. He not getting on the horn with her and with Miss Flame Monroe and Tasha K because he know the phone call is gonna be recorded and he don't want them to end up getting into an argument and then they get out in these messy YouTube streets that we all be listening to and cause any more friction because he don't have no problems with that lady. But I'm gonna let him tell it. Okay.
To talk about right now. I'm getting ready to make a video. So I'm laying in the bed, gathering my content, getting ready to make a video, and my phone rings, and I look down at the phone, and it's Tasha K. And she says, hey, do you have 5 minutes to talk? And I said, yeah, what's up? And she was like, I got Flame on, but table that for a minute. Tasha called me either last night or the night before last, and she was saying, that she has a lot of respect for Flame. She has a lot of respect for me. And would I be open to having a conversation with Flame so we can extinguish this make-believe imaginary beef or whatever it is? And I told Tasha initially, I said, absolutely not. I said, conversations are for people who are trying to salvage relationships. I said, I don't have a relationship with Flame Monroe. I never met Flame. I don't know Flame. We're not in the same age bracket. We don't hang out with the same people. So me liking Flame or not liking Flame, Flame liking me or not liking me does not impact my life whatsoever. So no, I mean, there's nothing for Flame and I to have a conversation about. Towards the end of the conversation, at Mint Mobile, Tasha asked me again, Q, would you be willing? I'm always willing to broker peace. So I was like, you know what, Tasha, fine. If Flame wants to talk, I'm open to talking. But let the record reflect, I don't have a problem with Flame Monroe. So Tasha just calls me right now, and she's like, hey, do you have 5 minutes? I'm like, yeah. She was like, I got Flame on the other line. I just, think y'all should have a conversation. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then, Tasha goes, this is off the record. And as me and Tasha are talking, she begins, she slips in there, I want to record this and y'all can do it for the culture. I said, absolutely not. And then I hear Flame in the background saying, well, in a hostile tone, well, I don't want to talk. You can't throw rocks and hide your head. You do everything else public or whatever the case may be. And then I just said, girl, bye. And I hung up the phone. Regret the fact that I even answered it. And I'm addressing it now.
And then also, now that y'all watch that video, so y'all see he ain't got no problem with Miss Flame Monroe and he want Miss Flame Monroe to be all right and be successful. He want Fox Soul to be successful. He want everybody to be successful. Girl, give it up for Funky Don Diva. He is growing. Yes. On another note, child, Taraji is out here in them streets talking about the beef that she got with Oprah Winfrey. Not even Oprah Winfrey. Just the Paramount? I think it was Paramount. Who did the Color Purple and how they was treated and they had to rented cars to drive themselves to the studio. They didn't have food in their dressing rooms and all kind of stuff. And these other new girls like Fantasia and that other chick, I can't remember her name, was they green in the music industry, in the movie industry. In the movie industry, they are green. So she came in as a veteran and, kind of showed them out and, letting the world know that, they not getting equal pay in Hollywood, that the black women are not getting paid like the white actresses in Hollywood, and it should be equal pay across the board. And I agree. Viola Davis has been screaming this forever. Viola Davis has been screaming that equal pay for acting forever. And Viola Davis is a dang on good actor. And she has not been getting her just due. Just like I mentioned earlier, Angela Bassett is, after 30 years in her career, now getting an honorary Oscars degree. She's not getting her just due. You understand what I'm saying? So it screams truth. But child, here we go, Miss Vivica Fox giving her opinion where nobody asked, because nobody asked for Vivica Fox's opinion. Vivica Fox, you need to sit with these other chicks and just shut up, because we did not ask you. Throwing shade at Taraji, talking about she cool with what she got, and it's not her, and she making it over here. We glad that you making it over there, girl, because we haven't seen you do a movie since forever. Go do something with yourself. Stop. We don't want to hear you online complaining about 50 Cent, nor his peen. We don't want to hear you talking about movies that you have not done in forever. You was lucky to make it on True to the Game. And in the last True to the Game, child, you could have heard them acting up, because it was terrible. So I think you should just shut up. Yes, we see you over there making money, making them lifetime checks and then making them independent checks, but child, we didn't ask for your opinion. And if you're not going to stand with the girls, then shut up. Don't say anything. Because it's unity here, Miss Ma'am. Unity here. Because you could be down on the ground scraping up coins just like the rest of them if somebody drop a word. So please, stand with the girls. Please, or just shut up. But then on top of that, in more acting news, Miss Gabrielle Union chimed in, girl, liking posts and all kind of stuff and saying, listen, let's get it together. Just stand with the girls. If you're not going to stand with us, then move aside. Throwing mad shade at Miss Vivica Fox, which tells you to shut up, because Gabrielle Union says nothing, barely, on the internet. You don't get Gabrielle Union on the internet clapping back at nobody. But yet, she felt it in her heart to clap back at Vivica Fox because she already know how mediocre she is. Vivica Fox, I mean. You know, so she was just letting her know. But I'm going to post those and I'm going to let you hear it. I don't think I recorded any of what they said, but I did post the screenshots of Miss Vivica Fox being, not Miss Vivica Fox, yeah, Miss Vivica Fox being messy to Taraji and Gabrielle Union clapping back at her butt. Here we go.
Happy, very blessed. To each his own. I didn't have that experience, so, but to get your piece out is important. I totally understand that. And I love my girls for looking out for each other. But I'm good.
So now that y'all have seen all of that, child, let us talk about Miss Sunny Hoffman. Sunny Hoffman from The View. So she made a very powerful statement that I've been saying, screaming from the high hills, that these people is trying to tear us down, really trying to divide us, they really trying to reverse time and take us back to what we used to be dealing with before. And that's why they kind of like reverting all of these laws and everything that's going on, because they playing the long game. And I'm gonna let Sunny tell it. And I agree with everything she's saying. I've been saying that the United States have done the people who have grown up in the United States a disservice by not teaching us more than one language, or allowing us to learn more than one language. Not allowing us, but having a mindset to want to learn more than one language. I have been graceful enough to want to learn more than one language. And comment down below if you guys want me to teach you how I'm learning Mandarin. If you guys want me to teach you how I'm learning French this year. If you want me to teach you how I learn Korean. I already posted a video how I learned Spanish. I could teach y'all and give y'all the tools, because when I go to these other countries and I speak to them people, they look at me like I'm crazy, because they like, oh, this little black girl speaking this language. Even my Mandarin partner, he be like, girl, your pronunciation is great. And I'm just like, because I practice. I could teach y'all. Comment down below if you want to see the videos and the books that I use in order for me to learn these languages. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. But yeah, I'm going to let Sunny tell it.
The soul of this country. It resonated with me in a way that I never thought it would. And that's how he got my vote, as everybody knows. Because I can, switch around candidates that I like or not. And when I listen to We're Going to Save Our Democracy, I start thinking, well, unfortunately, you didn't really save the soul of this country, because we're more divided now than we ever were. And I start thinking, well, then our democracy is really at risk. So those two things can exist at the same time, right? So stay with me here. What we're seeing by the Republican Party, and I give it to them, we're seeing a long game. We're seeing that they are dismantling or attempting to dismantle institutions. All of a sudden, the most elite colleges and universities in the world, which, by the way, they all went to. Everybody in the Supreme Court went there. Elise Stefanik went there. All the Congress people went there. Ted Cruz went there. Those schools are not good enough anymore, because now people that don't look like them were getting in. Affirmative action, no more. Why? So that people that don't look like them don't get in. Women don't have reproductive rights anymore over their own bodies. Why? So they can have power over women. Why is French and Mandarin and Spanish being taken away from our public schools? So that we can be a monolingual society and can't compete globally. The Republicans, are intentionally dumbing down our electorate, erasing history so that past can become prologue and so they can remain in power. And it's grievance politics at its best. And it's because people see what Sarah was saying. I can't pay my electric bill. My gas bill's high. I need my food. And why is that? Why is my station in life like this? It's because that black guy got into Harvard and became president. Or it's because that immigrant is over there doing better than driving a nicer car than I'm driving. It's grievance politics, but culture wars specific. And I wish people could see it in that way, because this is not by accident.
And last but not least, Tokyo Tony had a message for you broads. And I'm going to leave y'all with a little kiki cock. And here's Miss Tokyo Tony. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching my video. I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And share if you care. See you next time. Peace.
You bitches can't cook. You bitches can't clean. But them gay boys, them transgenders, they grandma said, get your bitch ass in that kitchen. You gonna hook them motherfucking pork chops and gravy up. You gonna learn how to make this rice. You gonna get your ass in and clean this motherfucking house up. And you gonna be clean and neat. And you gonna bring your ass to church on Sunday. These are the ones who got your man.